Okay. We're on. We're on. You gotta go!
Ever felt a chill down your spine while hiking alone in the wilderness? Join us on a journey through some of the most terrifying hiking stories ever captured on camera. Eerie encounters with unexplained phenomena to chilling tales of survival. These 8 hiking horror stories will leave you questioning what lurks in the depths of nature. Get ready to be spooked as we explore the dark side of camping and hiking. Imagine returning home from a family camping trip and finding something chilling in one of your photos. Would you feel safe knowing you were supposedly alone? That's exactly what happened to Tono Palra 49 and her family in the woods of Indonesia. Tono and her family spent the entire day enjoying the peaceful outdoors, snapping plenty of pictures as they explored the woods. Most of the photos captured their happy moments together, just ordinary snapshots, but one photo stood out, revealing something they couldn't explain. When they got home, they discovered a strange figure lurking in the background of one of their photos. The family insists that they were the only ones there that day. So if that's true, who is the mysterious figure in the picture? The identity of the figure remains a mystery. Was it someone hiding in the woods, a trick of the light, or something more sinister? The family is left with an unsettling feeling, and we are left wondering what was really out there. During what seemed like a normal hike, one adventurer's day took a terrifying turn. While exploring a small cave deep in the forest, the hiker suddenly realized that he had made a grave mistake. He had accidentally wandered into a bear's home. In shock, the hiker quickly pulls out his phone and starts recording. Unsure of what his next move should be, the tension in the air is thick. He's face to face with one of nature's most powerful predators, and his fate feels uncertain. But then something unexpected happens. Instead of being aggressive or trying to attack, the bear appears calm, almost indifferent to the hiker's presence. Slowly, the hiker inches his way out of the cave, heart pounding, but grateful for the bear's peaceful response. Incredibly, the hiker escapes safely without incident, leaving him with an unforgettable story and an extraordinary moment captured on camera. In East China Anhui province, a man was hiking through the rain, enjoying the peacefulness of nature. But what started as a regular hike quickly turned into a life-threatening incident. As he made his way along the slippery trail, he suddenly lost his footing and slipped off the edge of a cliff. But just when things seemed hopeless, something unexpected happens. A tree growing on the side of the cliff broke his fall. The small but sturdy tree became his lifeline, saving him from what could have been a deadly drop. Though shaken, the man survived the fall with only minor injuries, thanks to the tree that appeared at just the right moment. In 2016, a YouTuber was out testing his drone while hiking, capturing the peaceful countryside on camera. Everything seemed normal until he noticed something strange in a nearby cornfield. At first, it looked like an ordinary scarecrow standing in the middle of the field. But as the drone zoomed in, a chilling realization set in. It wasn't a scarecrow at all. It was a clown. As the drone hovered overhead, without warning, the figure sprinted towards the nearby forest, disappearing into the trees where the drone couldn't follow. Why would someone dress up as a clown in the middle of nowhere? Was it just a joke, or was there something more sinister going on? This sighting left the YouTuber and viewers wondering, was it just a prank, or was it connected to the wave of creepy clown sighting that spread across the world in 2016? Whatever the answer, the eerie image of a clown in a cornfield vanishing into the forest continues to haunt the viewers who saw the footage. Carl sets out on a solo camping adventure, ready to enjoy the peacefulness of nature. To capture wildlife activity, he sets up a trail of cameras around his campsite, but as night falls, something happens that leaves him on edge. As Carl decides to explore the woods after dark, he begins to hear unsettling noises.
I don't know if you can hear it. I didn't see anything, but I could hear like wood splitting, like as in like someone chopping wood, like with an axe or something. I'm not entirely sure what that would have been. That was it. Right, okay.
The sounds, faint but eerie, sends his heart racing. He tries to brush it off as typical nighttime sounds. Carl quickly returns to camp, trying to calm himself down by watching a series on his phone, telling himself it's nothing to worry about.
Someone's doing fireworks. Yeah, these OEX tents are pretty good. I've never had any water come through any one of them that I've got. Every one I've owned also has been very easy to put up. I'm off to bed now. I shall see you in the morning.
But just when he starts to relax, the noises come back, this time much closer. He listens intently as footsteps move around his tent, getting closer and closer. After what feels like an eternity, the sound finally stops.
I've not got a clue what that noise was. There's about 8 different noises, sound like someone was walking around about 40 yards away. I had no bang off of the alarm, but definitely a banging in the woods. I don't know what the audio is going to come up like on there, whether it caught it or not, but 100% it was like at least 40 yards away, something like that.
The next morning, Carl nervously checks the footage from his trail cameras. What he sees chills him to the core.
My trail camera traps playing every time I see a shadow of the next tree ahead. Either way, it does show. Even the most confident wild campers can get bushed with.
A shadowy figure moving near his campsite in the dead of night. Terrified and full of questions, Carl quickly packs up his gear and leaves the forest, still unsure of what was lurking around him that night. In February 2018, Rohit Mukherjee returned home late from a camping trip with a friend. The night seemed calm, but as they walked down the road, strange noises began to echo around them. At first, they thought it might be just an animal, but something felt off. Curious but cautious, they scanned the area. Then one of them noticed something odd in the trees. When they pointed the camera up, they captured what looked like a human-shaped figure high up in the branches. Suddenly the figure moved. Without thinking, the men shouted in shock and fear, rushing home as quickly as they could. The situation was strange and unsettling, leaving Rohit and his friend with more questions than answers. The eerie circumstances of that night remains unexplained. Dale Barry had planned a simple camping trip, sleeping in his car and sharing the peaceful experience on his YouTube channel. As night fell, he settled in, expecting nothing more than a quiet night under the stars. But what was supposed to be a calm evening soon took a terrifying turn. Dale was jolted awake by soft noises coming from outside his car. At first he thought it might be just the wind or maybe an animal nearby, but then something happened that made his heart pound.
Is he only just gone? I can't tell if it's that side or this side.
Dell noticed the door handles were being jiggled. Alarmed, he peered through the window and spotted a shadowy figure lurking by the back door. Thinking it might be the police, he called out, but there was no response. The figure dashed away, disappearing into the night, leaving Dell shaken with more questions than answers. On September 8, 2018, the YouTube channel Connor Does Adventure posted a video of their late-night exploration into an abandoned sewer. What started as a simple adventure soon turned into something far more eerie. Just a minute into the video, things take a creepy turn.
Hear that? It's probably the wind just blowing the fence. Dude.
Yeah, we get it.
Wait.
It's funny. Know why you're scaring us.
Dude. I don't even feel comfortable going.
In the background, you can catch a glimpse of something disturbing. A strange creature standing perfectly still, staring at the group. What makes it even more unsettling, the explorer didn't notice it at all. The creature reappears a few times throughout the video, but it's easy to miss unless you are paying close attention. And the scariest moment happened when the figure is clearly visible.
Okay. We're going. We're going.
We gotta go! Dude.
This is stupid. Why would you stand?
We gotta go, we gotta go!
We will never know what was really happening in that dark, abandoned tunnel. Could it have been someone playing a prank, or was it there something more sinister lurking in the shadows? To keep the chills coming, hit that subscribe button and ensure you don't miss our next haunting upload.